Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. Big Bachelor wedding this weekend. One of the biggest Bachelor contestants of all time, Nick Viall, is married to Natalie Joy. I'm going to share the People article. As you guys know, we like to check out the articles and see what sort of brand deals happen. It's always a money-making time. To have a baby and to get married in the Bachelor world, money-making time. So good on them for capitalizing. It's all over the news, from TMZ to People to Us Weekly. It's everywhere. So we'll cover it right now. Let's see what we've got here. Nick and Natalie are married inside their romantic wedding on a stunning Georgia farm. So after we share this, I'm also going to share with you Natalie snapping back at some haters who are questioning her, I guess, outfit choice. I don't really know what their issue was. It's too bad. I mean, she seems like a nice person. It's her wedding weekend. Let her have some peace. The Bachelor alum and Joy tied the knot on April 27th at her family's farm in an ethereal black tie wedding ceremony. All right, so we're going to count how many hyperlinks or brand promos. The over-under is 9. I'm guessing it'll be 9. The Bachelor alum, 43 years young, tied the knot with Joy, 25, in a romantic wedding ceremony at her family's stunning 300-acre farm in Georgia. Saying "I do" on the sprawling property, which is located outside of Savannah, has been the bride's dream for as long as she can remember. I was wondering why they were doing this country-themed wedding, but now that we know it's at her family's property, how beautiful to have a property like that. The Bachelor saying "I do" on the sprawling property, which is located, okay, there is a photo of them, I guess the engagement photo. It's a place that has always been very special to Natalie. When I first visited, I was struck by its expansive landscape and vibrant colors. The couple, who are parents to 2-month-old daughter River, kicked off the wedding festivities with a country chic welcome party on Friday. I figured since we're on a farm and we're in Georgia, it would be fun to really lean in and have cowboys in cowboy hats and boots and all the animals roaming around. It's really just relaxed and fun. Embracing their welcome theme, Joy wore a pair of Tecovas cowboy boots, which she paired with a hat and jewelry from Riley Haas. That's 2 product placements. The following day, guests were transported to the wedding ceremony in vintage trolley tour buses stocked with champagne and cocktails. The couple's 170 guest celebration featured many familiar faces, including Bachelor Nation's Jared and Ashley, Ben, Victoria Fuller, who is also one of Joy's bridesmaids, and JoJo Siwa. I feel like the vibe of our ceremony is very romantic with florals everywhere, lots of white flowers, and we've got a touch of light blue as a little bit of color, the bride says. I've always wanted to have a tuxedo black tie event, and even though we're having it on the farm, we're doing both. So it's kind of like a Vogue on the farm kind of vibe. The picturesque nuptials, set against a naturally fed spring pond, commenced with Joy's grandfather, who entered to a string quartet played Canon and D by Brooklyn duo. The couple's parents and their officiants, Charlene Joint and Andy Levine, followed. The procession continued with the groomsmen, bridesmen, and their flower girl before Viall made his entrance in a Hugo Boss tuxedo to In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. Joy walked down the aisle in a custom dress designed by Macy Weissner of Sync. I guess that's 6. She paired the gown with Manolo Blahnik heels and Verstolo jewelry. Her hair was by Glenn Ellis, that's 9, and makeup by Lindsay Zavitz, 10. Oh, we're already at the 10 mark. The dress is giving drama in the best possible way, says Natalie. So Natalie tells us what the dress is given. I'm too old at the age of 38 to be saying terms like the dress is giving. I'm giving full sentences. That's what I'm giving. To make the moment even more special, she held their daughter, who wore a white dress and bonnet, in her arms. River made me fall even more in love with Nick. I didn't even think that was possible, but it just makes you closer. You just see this human that's both of us, and Nick is so great about everything with her. At the altar, Nick and Natalie exchanged traditional vows. After saying "I do," they released a flock of homing pigeons into the sky. Natalie and I very much have intertwined our life. We're fully diving into us. If nothing else, this solidifies that we do everything together and thankfully enjoy doing it. The festivities continued with a cocktail hour. It goes on and on. The reception was a celebration of joy and fun and a live DJ. A live DJ? No, it's live music or a DJ. It's not a live DJ. Okay, that's neither here nor there. Their wedding playlist curated from song suggestions by guests from their Zola wedding invitations, 11, kept the dance floor alive. As the night drew to a close, they treated guests to a wedding cake, chocolate chip cookies, late night Waffle House, 12, snacks and confetti poppers before making their getaway in an old Ford truck. I mean, late night Waffle House is pretty nice. We're not doing an actual send-off. We got to come and get the baby, so there's a couple of things we're going to have to fake, but starting our journey as a married couple with River by our side is truly the most special. Yeah, I totally understand. You want to take the send-off for the pictures, but they're like, we're going to come back and get the kid in a car seat in a car that's actually not dangerous. They connected after she messaged him on Instagram in 2020. Later that year, they went public with a relationship, and then they announced their engagement. Okay, they announced her baby in February, and is that the end of it? That's the end of it. All right, how interesting. Now, I'm not one to like share too much of Natalie's page because she's not a member of Bachelor Nation in a sense, but she did post something interesting. She shared some photos, heartfelt love, the 555, I don't know what that means. She's sharing slow dances, very nice stuff. There's Charlene and Andy right there, of course, looking dapper there as the officiants. There she is with a photo. But I guess she was getting some hate from the photo, not from the photo, but from her outfit. And she responded to that hate with a great comment here. It's got to be tough. I mean, she's a young mom. You're trying to wonder what type of wedding dress to fit into. Everything's got to be custom made here. Well, she responded by saying this: some of y'all are actually being ridiculous with these comments. Yes, I'm breastfeeding, so as the night went on, my boobs got bigger. I was not in pain. I simply just had massive tits. I was surrounded by people I consider family and literal family. Nobody made it weird, so y'all don't make it weird. Anyways, continuing on with good vibes and wishing y'all the best. I mean, that's annoying that people would do that. That people would comment on the size of her boobs when she's a nursing mother. I mean, what can you do here? But hey, haters gonna hate, ain'ters gonna ain't is what they say, right? So then there's other articles. The pigeons came out. Who was there from Bachelor Nation? And others. Let's see. So here's the article. Who was there? JWoww was there from Jersey Shore. There's JWoww. Good to see her and her man. Very nice. 160 people, though. I mean, it's a very sprawling location, so it didn't seem like that many. Josh Peck was there. And Remy Bader, the influencer, I don't know who that is. Tefi Pessoa, again, I'm sorry, don't know. Ashley and Jared, we know them from The Bachelor. There's Serena, Canada's finest there with Grocery Store Joe. Ben Higgins, Victoria Fuller, Natasha Parker, Katie Maloney from Vanderpump, Genevieve Parisi was there. And yeah, cool. All right, well, we've made it to the end. They got their product placement in, which, by the way, I don't blast influencers at all. Get your product placement in. If you're going to promote Waffle House, you better make a buck. Maybe they donated the waffles. Who the hell knows? But, do what you got to do. And I'm very happy for them. Not sure where their honeymoon is or if they're bringing the baby. I'm assuming since she's breastfeeding that the baby will go with them on their honeymoon. But either way, once again, congratulations to Bachelor couple, Nick and Natalie, on their marriage. I'm going to be going live on Patreon right after this for behind-the-scenes content. You can join us there, patreon.com/Dave Neal, and I'll be live at the 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time hour. I'll be doing a public live stream as well. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody.